Hi guys, welcome to the channel. So today, as always every week, I will be showing you some sneak peeks regarding the upcoming update and the progress I have made working weeks worth. So first off, I need to apologize for two things. First off, I apologize that this video is coming out a day later. It's because I was very busy today, and especially today, but yesterday as well, so I didn't really have much time to film a proper video, but I was nonetheless working on the game, so I hope that isn't a big problem. The second thing is I'm keeping my window open, and as I've arranged my room in that way, I'm very close to it, so you might hear oncoming traffic and outside noises, but I really have to keep my window open because it's so hot here where I live. So I hope you don't mind it too much. Without further ado, let's actually jump into the sneak peeks. The specific comment on my last video posted by Jellyboy8032 that said regarding that video, actually he commented saying the update looks really good and the ambience on the third wave is beautiful, but I will ask, will we get to see the actual gas mechanic in the next sneak peek? So that made me realize that the last week I didn't really make anything other than the gas masks, yes, of course, but I didn't really make any mechanic, even gas itself work. So this week I have actually focused on enabling gas and everything regarding that. So thanks Jellyboy for pointing out the path I need to follow. So yeah, I have actually fully focused this week on gas. I can say it's done. There are a few things to be configured. You will see in a moment. So to start off, I will show you the gas cylinder, the chlorine gas cylinder, and I have to point out the specific gas that I'm adding to Shellshock will be chlorine gas only. I doubt that I will be adding mustard gas or anything akin to that nature. As of now, we'll be only using chlorine gas in game. So this is the chlorine gas cylinder. I've made it myself in Blender, and it wasn't really complicated. I just needed a custom gas cylinder. I will not be using a method of actually shelling an enemy position and deploying gas in that way. That was actually used in the war, even more so than the gas cylinders, but it's not really engaging as, you know, yourself deploying gas with the via gas cylinder, because the artillery in game will remain AI controlled. And for those who haven't seen already, these are the gas mask models. Alright, so first things first, I need to actually point out the fact that you will not be able to use the gas in general on the first wave. I will actually enable it on the third wave. You will be able to access it, and as you can see, release it on the enemy. The attacking team will always have the gas, will always have the ability to gas the opponent, and as you can see, releasing the gas into the no man's land leaves this yellowish sickly mist behind. It's chlorine gas, you know, and chlorine gas wouldn't be chlorine gas if you weren't able to actually suffocate in it. So first things first, I need to point out one thing. I'm not really proud of how the choking sounds. I will work more on it after this update, but I will leave it in the way it is right now. So as you can see, I'm choking, so few things happen when you're in gas. Your field of view narrows down, and your face starts turning red before you die. Yeah, so you died. To prevent you from dying, you will have an ability to actually pick up the gas mask from this crate. And crate service is another thing I was working on. So crates are these crates will be used universally for food, for ammunition, and for gas masks. So we're gonna pick one. And not only was I working on you being able to use the gas masks, but I was working on the gas mask canisters as well. So this is the Italian version. I will actually show you later all the other gas mask variants. But alright, let's actually start the game over, because the battle commenced, and I want a bit of peace in this war to actually show you the things I will be adding. So let's get back to gas, right? Here's an ability to release the gas, and an ability to actually pick up gas masks. So, opening the crate again, picking up the container. Alright, so the no man's land is filled with gas. So we're French, and we have this gas mask. We look like a frog right now, but this is actually what they wore in the First World War. There were a few other gas masks that they also wore, but this is like one of the first ones, so I don't want to make any inconsistencies. When we enter without a gas mask, there's a problem, right? Of course. We're gonna suffocate, right? We're gonna have a bad time. But then we rush to the gas masks, we put it on, and we're doing fine. Just like any other gas mask. It works pretty well. Everything's fine. We take it off. There's a problem, of course, right? Run! Oh, God. So I just want to explain real quick the mechanic of the gas. So how will it be deployed? How will it be used? Being especially that there are in Shell Shock there are usually attackers and defenders, right? Attackers are the one charging, going over the top and charging over the no man's land, attacking the enemy trench, and the defenders are those who are defending their trench. So attackers will be the only ones who are equipped with gas, with chlorine gas, and they will be the ones deploying the gas onto the enemy trench. Both the attackers and the defenders will be will have gas masks, will be supplied with gas masks, but the overall difference is between the count of the gas masks on the defending team and on the attacking team. Attackers will always have enough gas masks, but defenders will always have a few gas masks less. So that way, a few, in this case, characters or few soldiers will always die firsthand. Of course, they will be able to respawn, but the counter to that will be that there will be a few deaths added to the team. So the reason why I'm doing this is to create a bit more panic to the defending team, because the defending team will always be, ambushed, attacked with gas, right? Some of you OG players of Shell Shock, some of you veterans will actually remember that gas used to be a part of early alpha, but I've removed it for several reasons, such as performance issues and just gas being glitched overall. But now I'm adding it back with a few differences, and in the specific alpha version, or early alpha version, the gas functioned in a way that everyone was supplied with gas masks, right? Well, the problem was I have received a criticism regarding that usage of gas masks, being that gas just kind of became annoying, right? It became a mist that made you hard to see, and it didn't really pose any threat. You will cough a few times, realize that the gas has been deployed, put on your gas mask, and you will be all good, you know. Now, in this case, the defenders will have to actually do their best to run to the gas mask crate and outrun their own teammates to actually survive the attack. Otherwise, if you're too slow, you're going to suffocate. So that is the incentive, to actually hurry up and survive. If you have a suggestion regarding, if you have any other ideas that you think are better, for example, share it down in the comments. I would like to hear your idea regarding gas. It might be even better than mine, so I might change how it works if it's good enough. But this is the mechanic that I will stick to right now. So attackers will usually have all the gas masks, while the defenders will be undersupplied. Second, let's actually, I'm going to show you the most involving thing that I've worked on, and it is gas masks for each specific nation. As I've showed you a second ago, there was the French gas mask. Let me actually show you the gas masks of the current nation. Let's see which ones are which team we're playing as. Alright, Italians, yes, why not? So, not only are there specific gas mask models, but each crate for each nation has its name. So in this case, the Italian gas mask is Polivalente Zeta. There are 6 pieces. I made it in like the old vintage, let's call it like that, way of labeling the crates actually. So like the name, how many pieces, net weight. I'm not sure that if they actually use net weight. They probably use the weight of the crate in general, and the manufacturer actually. This doesn't mean motherfucker. Don't paraphrase anything, right? This is manufacturer, right, guys? So we open the crate. We take out the gas mask. So this is the Italian gas mask crate. It says whoever takes off the mask dies. Always keep it with you. It is an English translation of an Italian text that was actually placed on these crates. This is how the mask looks like. Out of all the masks, this one looks the most ridiculous, if you ask me. So this is the gas mask canister for the Lederschutzmaske. I have no clue how to pronounce German words. I'm sorry to all my German friends. So you open it, and it looks pretty okay. I feel like eye pieces need to be kind of moved to a bit to the top, because it is a bit, you know, dragged down. But nonetheless, I do absolutely love the German gas mask model. So this is the Lederschutzmaske, Austria-Hungary. Hungary. They will be supplied with Gummimaske. Here's the crate and the info. So Gummimaske, 6 pieces, net weight, and manufacturer. We open the crate and we are supplied with the Gummimaske. It is really similar to the Lederschutzmaske, and this is the model. So as you can see, there are no eye protections, like the cage, little cage things inside. So it is pretty similar to the Lederschutzmaske, but there is a slight variation. The small box respirator, the gas mask used by the British and the Americans alike. So alright, this is the gas mask info. So it is the small box respirator SBR gas mask. 6 pieces, net weight, it's 13.2 kilograms, and the manufacturer is the Robinson Ltd. So we open the crate, we get supplied with the gas mask. And this one, I don't really like the container, the gas mask container of this specific gas mask. I will work on it a bit more, maybe after this update. But the model serves its purpose right now. You understand that you have a gas mask. So this is the small box respirator, and this is how it actually looked like. So as you can see, there is a tube attached to your torso that runs where the small box respirator is located, and you're breathing through it, right? It looks pretty uncanny, and that's why I love it so much. And it works pretty well. As you can see, if you move the little tube moves with you, and it's always connected to your character, and it works pretty well for Roblox physics. I was expecting more problems, but it does function pretty well. So let's move on to the second thing I was working on this week, which is terrain destruction in general. I have changed how the explosions and just overall time changes the map in general. One thing I haven't actually mentioned, but some of you who have watched the previous video might have noticed, is the fact that I have changed the models of the trees a bit. So this is the third wave. So by the third wave, half of the trees are defoliated. They're a bit naked, as I've defined in the last sneak peek. So as you can see, they have this spiky look, which was kind of the look that most trees on the Western Front did resemble. Not only on the Western Front, everywhere. Almost everywhere during the First World War. It is the iconic look of the empty, desolate no man's land that I'm going for. Alright, let me show you how the fourth wave looks like, because by the fourth wave the no man's land is supposed to look completely ruined. So there will be no grass, no leaves, no nothing, just mud. Basically mud, grime, and dead bodies. So being that I have artificially set the fourth wave, there are no corpses placed on the no man's land, but usually there will be. This is the ambience of the fourth wave. So as you can see, the map is just completely ruined. It is mostly mud. I have changed a few materials here and there to be, for example, basalt, ground, and mud. Those are the main three materials I have made the No Man's Land be. And all the trees are just ruined, right? They're spiky. Alright, and basically the last thing I made this week is just tree destruction in general. Now I was thinking of actually making trenches be able to be destroyed by artillery fire and grenades being thrown in or whatnot, but that would require a few complex mechanics added to the game. For example, the ability to repair trenches and just the behavior of the nature of the trenches collapsing in. Otherwise, if all the planks, all the support in the trenches, if it crumbles, if it kind of gets destroyed by artillery fire, then you would have this naked, awful looking trench, right? In reality, it should be collapsed trench. Something similar to this, right? So where the artillery hit, it gets actually destroyed, right? But that is a more complex thing that I will not work on this update, but I will actually include it in the future updates. I will work on that. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there is a slight sound there. You can hear the tree getting absolutely owned by the bomb. So my thinking was to actually keep this for artillery fire only. You will not be able to destroy trees with grenade. You should be maybe able to make the trees fall down, but not absolutely get destroyed that way. But artillery fire is very, very powerful, so I was thinking of keeping the tree destruction this way. The only reason why I am, I'm just gonna say it again, I gave myself an ability to destroy trees this way. You are not allowed to destroy, as of now, allowed to destroy trees with grenades. You should be able to make them collapse. I will make that if you guys agree down in the comments. Alright guys, that's basically it. It's pretty late right now. It's 11:35 p.m. here where I live, and it's pretty hot. I've been filming for 1 hour and 20 minutes, and I sincerely hope to go to sleep soon. I'm real tired, especially being that I was quite busy today and yesterday, so I didn't get much of rest. But I still wanted to get the video out to film you all the to film you a proper sneak peek regarding the things that will be added to Shellshock. I hope you like them. I hope to hear what you think. Alright, and I said it a million times and I'm going to say it again. Thank you so much for the support you're providing me with. Thank you for following my work. That is highly appreciated. I will see you the following week in the following sneak peek. That kind of rhymed as well. See you guys. Bye bye.